Hello and welcome. It is day 15 of the Sleazestream. That's right, this is the start of week 3 of this game. So, let's get going. We got a 9.5 minutes until we hit stamina cap. Now, I believe if we hop over to the date screen, we've probably hit, yes we did. We hit date cap. Fortunately, we're actually not too far into it, because about 2 hours and 10 minutes ago I did a 10 stamina task. So anyway, let's claim our reward and get 1 carefulness. And I believe there is something that could give us luck. There it is. Beauty wool. Let's go ahead and run that. Hello, JD. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, that's our date stamina pushed down a little bit. She wants to eat. Oh. Whoops. There we go. A little bit of milk bread. Yoshino. You can have some milk bread as well. And wrap things up with Kotori. Send a gift, also milk bread. There we are. Nice and easy. So we're clear on the date side of the game. And let's get going. Easiest way, let's start off with our dailies today. All 4? Yep, all 4. So let me just quickly pull up my notes here. Notes, Data Live, dailies. There we go. And let's get going. Experience Clash. We were on stage 3 with 2 stars, so no promotion to hell yet. We're sticking with advanced. Defeat 25 enemies. I remember we were just 1 enemy short. Ton, you can be our ally. But yeah, how is everyone in the chat? Yeah, we're still dropping a few frames. I hope it's all going to be viewable, unlike last night, but just a heads up that be prepared, it may be a bad stream today. Hey, I can't focus on the chat right now, so I can't read your name, but hello. What's up? And yes, someone is in fact playing Data Live in English. I hope that this is the central repository of English Data Live playing. We got some whales in the chat. We're all a very friendly bunch, and we're happy to have more people come in. Oof, that was a bad run. That was a really bad run. That was only a single star. I hit 24. I was just short of 3 stars yesterday. But yeah, you are Lexiterna 7? Or 8. Well, that's that taken care of. Let's go for the gold. We went 3-3. So 3 stars on advanced stage. We get to move up. Well, the lack of spacing didn't help, but kind of go through it and just like, well, what actually here makes sense? I did not, JD. Sorry, I've got it. I've got it pulled up on my other computer, but I did not watch it. So, really sorry. Gold. Let's see how badly we do on this one because we're getting ourselves promoted. Yep, unfortunately, it'll have to wait another day for me to learn the tricks on how to play the Sephiroth stage correctly. Come on, chests. Hey, Mito90 with a raid of 7 people. Awesome. Thank you very much for the raid. You get to watch me suck after having just promoted to the next level of gold dailies, but I'm happy to have the new viewers. Welcome, everyone. But yeah, either way, we still got up to stage 4 with 2 stars. I will gladly take that. That's a respectable amount. So that's that taken care of. That is the Gold Clash. And yep, JD. Sorry, I'm gonna stick with Yoshino and probably make an ass of myself. But yeah, let's just see how well we can go. Or stick with Yuzuru, I mean. Let's see just how well I can pull this off. No ally, and let's roll. Well, at least I got 200. That's better than I've ever gotten. $255. That was actually a, relatively speaking, a success. Stage 3, 2 stars. I will very happily take that. Lexaturna, thank you for the follow. And we got the Prayer Clash. Where was I? Stage 3 with 3 stars. I would promote myself to hell, but I need to be level 40 for that. So we stick. Absolutely, you can add me in game. As soon as we wrap up this this stage, I can get either add you to the to my follows or to the friends list, or I can show my gamer code and you can add me. All right, let's see if we can get 40. We did it last time, so Best of luck to ourselves. Okay. Dropped frames are holding steady, so it's wish for the best. Looking for someone that's not playing Kurumi. Well, you found me. There's one of us. It's the meta really is just people playing Kurumi. And I've really been enjoying Yuzuru. She matches my play style so well. I'm not much of someone that likes to go technical playing with skills. I just like a beat 'em up to be a good old fashioned button masher. Just hit the attack, dodge a little bit, keep people in stuns. And of course, Ryusuke chimes in to say that Kurumi is the best waifu. Darn it, so close. Yeah, for some reason... Oh, that is just painful. Look at that. 39 defeated enemies. One more and I would have gotten the 3rd star. Oh well. We still got ourselves some books. And that does look like it's enough for a prayer. So, let's hop to it. Social. Let's quick claim some more. There we go. We got all 60 possible for today. And sort by low activity. Who gets the boot today? Toriyama, you get to stick around for a little bit longer. Now you're level 33. I'm gonna keep you. M1F9. Sorry, but goodbye. Yutaka, sorry, but goodbye. Now you're 35 as well. 26. You can go away. 235. 21, 1 day ago. 30. Yeah, now we're into hours, and I don't bump people off for being there for hours. Yeah, sorry, Toriyama, you get the boot. And Konbek Fate Grand Order. Good, that gets us to 95. Alright, Lex, can you give me the, Hey, I hope you will be. If you put your ID into the chat and I'll, add you. Right, 5390 86 800. Search. There you are, Lex, level 40. Very nice. I sent you the invite. Let me know when you get it. Let's head back home and up over into Supply Station because it is time for the month card. Stamina and Diamonds. Stamina and Diamonds. And let's get our daily sign-in, 2 date coupons. Always nice to have. And login rewards. Login for 5 days. 20... No. We are not collecting that yet. So, just something to mention, I do not like being over stamina cap. That is never fun. It means you're wasting energy in the game and falling behind. And I don't like that. Okay, we are at 96. Very good. Sort by high activity. There you are, Lex. Nice to have you. Yep. So yeah, that is that. Let's move on to event battles. Oh, cool. We got 4 of them open. Most definitely, I like your BP rating. I'm a little, I'm not very much of a whale yet, but I'm slowly going to be growing. Yeah. Anyway, who wants to hop into an online battle? We got 4 slots today, and we'll just slowly. You're deep down in the abyss. Yep, I seem to be a bit of a magnet. We've got quite a few whales on the stream. I'm happy to have you on here. So yeah, I can do the 20, 25, 30, and 35. If you guys want to say who's up for being on which one, let me know, and I'll start sending invites out. And I figured we'll just do them 20, 30, 25. It's best to do online battles when production rate is up. Kazimic, hello, you look like a new name. Glad to have you on the chat, and what do you mean when production rate is up? Oh, production boost. Complete team mode during 11 to 14 and 18 to 21 to get extra rewards. Yeah, that is true. Sadly, I can't really stream during then, and I'd rather do the online battles while having a fun stream with you guys. Yeah, I know I saw that before. If I ever do some earlier streams so we can get started before 9 p.m. my time, I definitely will do that so we can get some more boosts. Yeah. Let's go ahead and enter into the level 20 room. And who's online? Lexon Farm. I see. I see. Well, it is what it is. I'm enjoying this stream. Thank you very much. Lex Farm. I'll just send both of you guys the invite since you're the only 2 online at the moment. Let me close the room. And that's what we're all here for, just to have a bunch of fun. Hopefully I can be good entertainment for everyone. Seven stamina. Do you need stamina to join someone else's room, or is it you're limited in how many rooms you can start, but everyone needs stamina, or is it only the host that uses stamina? But yeah, if you don't want to join, no worries. I can get Kez in. Kez, I don't believe we're friends, right? Drop your drop your code, and I'll send you an invite. Okay, sounds good. Yep, no worries. Go ahead and delete someone. San, I'm getting close to having cleared out the invite track. Very happy with that. Once we do, I can start sharing the invite with people. Yep. Sorry, I'm using JD's code. He was the one that posted it first. Let's see, what do we have here? 534 656 077. Confirm. Search. K. That looks right. Shiori Best Girl. Now let's give a shout out to Shiori. And invitation has been sent. Anyway, Farm, now that you're here, do you want to get in on the online battle? And if you guys want, we can start off with the harder ones. If you guys want to conserve stamina, I'm going to be going for the whole enchilada. Cool. Let's hop into battle event. Online battles. So in that case, we can jump straight to level 35. Ready to enter. New room. Should be bring Stabity. Hide the room. Invite friends. Oh, Ryusuke showed up. Hello. You're on the list now. So yeah, Farm, there is your invite. Cool. Thank you, Kez. And there is your invite. You should have a private message inviting you in. There we are. Oh, very nice. You got a double S Yoshino. And let's get going. Yeah, my progress is a little slow because I'm basically, my rule of thumb is that I'm only progressing the story whenever I'm on stream. So I just started getting into hell mode recently. Let's get that a little quieter. So I'm just about able to start getting into shard grinding soon. Uh-oh. Did we lose someone? Did we lose me? Probably me. Well, from my point of view, I'm still online. Although I don't have the, Yep. I left. Nice. If you quit now, yes, quit. Oh, that was bad. Yep, let's go ahead and retry. I'll open up a new room. Close and try again. Okay, there's your invite. Farm, there is your invite. Yeah, and I don't know whether I should be blaming this on me, on my bad connection, or whether that's just the game being a little buggy. Anyway, while this thing's loading, some good news. I did finally figure out how to properly stream audio from my phone to the computer, so that it doesn't need to be done through my mic that's picking up both the game audio and my voice, which causes mixing problems. Unfortunately, I need to do a Windows update, and that's going to take a long time, and I discovered that about 15 minutes before the stream. So anyway, once Bluetooth streaming works to my computer, and hopefully won't cause some horrible desync, we will be getting some higher quality audio. I was working on the day one stream, and it is absolutely terrible. I'm gonna have to redo the story of that to set it up for the archive. Oh, Farm, you lost a ton of health. Join in 5 minutes, just waiting for that one stamina. Very cool, Lex. I'm actually at the point of having a bunch of people that I need to cycle through. Because normally what we've been doing is it's just been me, Kokusama, and Ryusuke. And we do all the possible stages. But now that we got a little bit of variety, I need to share the love. Ryusuke, nice to see you. Speak of the devil. Ryusuke, is the stream lagging or just lag within the game? Alright, Beelzebub, go ahead and die. Lord of the Flies, we don't want you. Yep, Kurumi is close to death. That is our good buddy Farm. Yup. I saw you got disconnected, Farm. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna see if we can pull it off, but if not, we can restart. Yeah, thank you. We're gonna need it. Oof, we lose. Yep, the game servers definitely are not great. Yeah, it doesn't burn stamina to lose, so it doesn't matter. Don't have heal ability. Yeah, that's a shame. I've got the I just have life steal on my Sephira. So that's what I love. Okay. Anyway, since that doesn't burn stamina, let's try again. Showroom off. No. Remove. Sorry. This is a friend stream only. Nope, doesn't count. I started it with 72 stamina, and now I'm at 73. I'm just spamming invites. Okay, 2 minutes 30 seconds. I'll get you in on the next one. Okay, farm. There we go. Let's see if third time's the charm. If not, then exactly, hoping for no disconnect. There we go, everyone's ready. Let's launch. I'll take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, this thing's kind of unreliable. I think it's just because it's a Sunday, so it's got some higher traffic. Let's use that awakening. Yeah, I've got teammate effects off because it makes things a little crazy. No, Kez is Yoshino, farm is Ellen. Should turn them on. I can see the argument for having them on, but I can also see the argument for having them off. Alright, there we go. Victory is within our reach, and there it is. Farm is Lex's brother-in-arms as the Ellen. Like. Spread the love. Did anyone get anything interesting? Just the usuals. Stream's lagging? Oh man, yes it is. Let's take a quick peek. Okay. If it's lagging for you, just refresh. And it started lagging on my monitor system, but a refresh seems to have taken care of it. It's funny to see Yoshino outrun Alan. Alright, let's take on the level 25 stage. New room. Hide the room. Anyway, who wants to be in this time? Can we do a higher one? Unfortunately, well, we can do level 30. I cannot do level 45 yet, because I need a higher level, but we can hop over here and do 30. So I'll do Lex and K. Nah, remove. Invite K. Farm can do 30 after. Okay. So now we're on the robot side of the game. We had enough of punching Satan in the face, although that one was Beelzebub. Hey, Koku. Not 100%. We've got a bit of lagging on the, a bunch of dropped frames, rather. But it seems to have leveled off. Aside from that, pretty good. Had a nice weekend. Finally figured out how to stream audio to my computer, so I don't need to, so I won't need to use the mic to pick up audio. But I still need a Windows update before I can do that, so that's going to wait a bit, and with luck, tomorrow's stream is going to sound even better than today's. Up! This time it kicked me. Oh, Kazimic, thank you for the follow. I don't believe I thanked you earlier. Always happy to have more. So yeah, let's hop in here. Level 30. New room. Anyway, Lex, we were going. And is K still alive? No, he's not. Farm, I'll send you the link. We can have a double Ellen. Let's roll. See how well we do this time. Hopefully a little better. Oh, can't do duplicate? That's a shame. It probably helps to not get confused. Oh, shoot. I left the room open. That was Shiori. I may be frozen, yes. Nope. There we are. Yep, there we go. It just took a while for me to disconnect. Hey, that was an error code in Chinese. That's new. Someone forgot to translate that one. Oh boy. You know, at this point, I'm just gonna cancel this. Thank you everyone that did try with me, but at a certain point, you just have to cut your losses. And I think it's time to do that. Completing online battles seems to be even harder than summoning S ranks. Yeah, that it sure does seem. And that's the thing, I was actually having really good luck previously. It just really got bad today. So that's why I think that there's something going on Just more people than usual are hitting the servers. Probably they're gaining more and more new people as the word of this game spreads out. And yeah, that's that. They're just getting more people. Plus Sunday, it's a busier day. Oh well. Anyway, am I level 36? 36. So, story time. Miku. Let's get a little story going. Less than 50% of health, die less than twice, and a 60 hit combo. Piece of cake. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm really close to finishing the story. And once I do that, that'll give me more time to focus on hell ranks. What is this specimen Westcott was talking about? Oh, Diva, right, Miku. Oh, no. The young man who summoned an angel. I probably need to watch more than the first episode to actually figure out what's going on here. Hey, Kokusama is announcing offers to help with co-op level 40 or 45. Just let him know. Give him a shout out in the chat, and our resident whale, number one on the server, I believe, hopefully you still are, will carry you. Our good friend of the stream. The young man who summoned an angel. Uh-oh. I don't like being captured. Alright. Anyway. Team Alpha are a bunch of chumps. Of course, they take forever to load in, so I lost my combo there. There we go. That's the combo achieved. Ooh. Oh, just a Sephiroth. 3-star, Guinevere. Always nice to have, though. It warms my icy heart to see you guys, to see the chat being a place to share carry codes on the online battle. I'm very happy that's what it's turned into. 150 seconds, 70 hit combo. Clear the stage in under 100 seconds. Defeat... Oh, why? 2 enemies with entrance skill. Oh, Kokusama. You can be our friend here. Kurumi, sorry, you got a bad entrance skill. We're pulling in Kaguya. Yeah. It's kind of sad how this is literally the worst part of the game. Yeah, kill someone with an entrance skill. Okay, there we go. That's one with an entrance skill. And 2 with an entrance skill. And I switched to the wrong one. I switched to Kaguya instead of Yuzuru. That's better. 40 seconds already burned. Ryusuke, Kokusama's asking if you want in on the mission. And too late. It's just the two of Kokusama and Farmdees. Okay, less than 50% of total health, get hit less than 12 times. And again with the entrance skills, why? Two enemies with entrance skills. Okay, Lex, I'll be using you this time. Marina Inoue. What do they think they're doing? Ryusuke's playing Counter-Strike Go. Oh, some other time, Ryusuke. Yeah, I'm not a spirit. Listen to Pervy Girl. Well, don't follow stupid ones. Haha. Origami, toss it right back at her. There we go, that's one killed. And two killed. And switch back to Yuzuru and kill everyone. And moving on to the next area. Okay, yep. Shout out to Kokusama. If anyone else needs a carry, let him know. He's watching the stream and happy to carry you. There we are. That is another victory. And that's as far as we can go here. What's the level that we need to reach? 42. 42 to clear this out. Yeah, we got 24 and 30 star rewards. And we jump back to the twins. Hard mode. Oh, very nice. We can wrap up the twins hard mode. Assuming we have 12 times 5, 60. We don't have... Yes, we do. We do have enough stamina. Because... Now let's clear out here some chapters. Daily, because we have the login bonus. That is 30 stamina, brings us to 80, which is going to be enough to finish off the twins. Yep. Just keep getting rewards, upgrade a character, do 2 jobs, send 3 gifts, gift friendship points 10 times, win in an online instance. Oh, I didn't get around to enhancing a Sephira. And need to go on a date as well. Okay. Totally doable. Let's grab all those. Let's grab advanced. 550 stars in total. I like that. 50 blue Sephira. And log in for 15 days straight. Look at that. That is a beautiful... Oh, no, not even straight. Just 15 total. Of course, I did in 15 days straight. That is a lovely 500 diamonds. Bringing us to 4,200. 4242, the answer of the universe, answer of the ultimate meaning of life, the universe, and everything, twice. So yeah, that was that. Anyway, while we're taking care of things, let's go pray. Oh man, we got a bunch of things we can do. Let's claim time to hit the sack. Hey Lex, see you tomorrow. I'll be streaming at the same sleazy time, same sleazy channel. So hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Tifereth. What did we get? Probably a 2-star like always, but worth a shot. Ooh, 3-star. A little better than usual. Relish. And what's next? Yasad. Oops, and I clicked out of it before I could see what it was. Let me just take a look at my monitor. It was a... Come on, speed up. I got one that's lagging and one that isn't. Another 3-star. Very good. Oh, wait, no, that's 3-star relish. That's way behind. Yasad, okay. Hang tight a little bit longer. And this one was a 2-star. Nice and boring. Okay. Looks like we can pray 4 times. Geburah. Pray now. Hail Mary, full of grace, punch the devil in the face. And there we go. Tifereth. Pater noster, qui est in celis. And what else do we have? Netzach. Ave Maria, gratia plena. There we go. That's enough praying. Oops. That's not where I meant to go. We're still at 8 Neko badges, and we need to get 50. Yeah, Friendship Summon. I actually did go to the place I wanted to go. Alright. Give us something good. Doesn't look like it did. 2 stars. True Circe. True Valkyrie. Ooh. Toka Yadogami Fragment. That is nice. And another Relish. 3-star Relish. Alright, continue. Social. Let's send some points and agree to everyone. Not that it mattered since they already had their lists full. Back to battle. Yamai twins. 516. Clear the stage in under 80 seconds, get hit less than 12 times, and use Awakening skill once. Yeah, I was hoping to get some work done this weekend on archiving this stuff, getting it set up on YouTube, and getting the referral options set up. But sadly, time just disappeared on me this weekend, so whatever. Hopefully, we'll have a little more time tomorrow. Probably not, since I gotta go back to work, because it's Monday after all. Although I guess for a bunch of you guys it already is Monday. I'm just the lucky guy out on the west coast of the US, and it's still only 10:40 p.m. Awakening skill taken care of. Okay, we're more than halfway done with the timer, but we're almost done with the stage, so it'll all work out. There it is. Victory. 80 seconds, hit less than 12 times, and an awakening. Ooh. Sky Jade. I got 16 of them. Doesn't matter. 17. 35 hit combo, die less than once, and get an entrance skill. Alright. If you say so, game. There's the combo achieved. Darn it. There we go. There's the entrance skill. Awakening skill. And there we go, final section. Oh, that wasn't the final wave. You got a group afterwards. Fortunately, they're already dead. Shoot, how does the Fist of the North Star line go? It's, Omae wa shinderu. I think something like that. Omae wa mo shinderu. Alright, less than 10 skills, get hit less than 12 times, and get knocked down less than 4. Easy selection. Annihilation mode. Anyway, gotta be careful with those skills. And try not to spam spin to win too much. Fortunately, the dodge doesn't count as a skill. Otherwise, I would be having some real problems. finishing move because I can. I should have waited. Uh-oh. I got hit 10 times. There we go. One of those stats was dangerously close. Alright, less than 10 skills, knock down less than 4 times, get hit less than 12 times. Two more stages and we can wrap this up. Enemy every 18 seconds, under 80 seconds, and perform a 35 hit combo. Let's roll. And we're just doing some more gameplay and some enjoyable beat 'em ups. And boom, there is our combo taken care of already. Ah, toot. Go kill everyone. There we go. That was an uninterrupted 103 combo for the entire level. Very satisfying. Ah, SP Crystalloid. That's a good one. Don't have it. I know I need it. And 25 hit combo, lose less than 70% of total health, and get knocked down less than 8 times. Oh, and first clearance is going to give us a Yuzuru fragment. Very nice. Always happy to have those. This might just end up being one of the grinding stages, but probably will be saving grinding for Hell mode. And combo's already achieved. Just the way we like it. There we go. She lost her super armor, and now it's time to just juggle her. There we are. That is one more boss taken care of. And we got our promised Yuzuru fragment. Always happy to have those. And what do we get here? Gold and diamonds, as always. Plus a Kaguya fragment. Okay. And that's that. That is hard mode taken care of. We instead need to go back to Hell mode on Yoshino. -5. Well, I can't do that. I need some sort of a awakening boost. Let's see if I have it. Yuzuru details. Angel. Angel awakening. No, not awakening. Skill modification. Entrance. Summons Kaguya to form El Kanaf, attacking enemies in the way. Inflicts Tempest damage equal to 900% attack in total. Anyway, does anything here grant... Pierce... Nope, not there. Energy cost, last... Damage... Defense... Ooh, Conjure Thunderballs in the center. That's always sounds nice. Oh! There's Lifesteal. 2% damage dealt on hit. That's definitely something I need to work towards. I love me some lifesteal. Crit damage. Oh! Super armor. I thought only bosses could have that, but no. Very nice. Skill pierce. Okay. Nothing there, so Sephira it is. Let's see if we can change anything. Let's give it an enhance anyway. There we go. And replace. Reduce buff, HP. Reduce control duration, HP, anti-crit. Hit rate. Nope. Let's check if it's maybe under random stats. Dark damage, spiritual damage, damage for spirits, crit rate. Enemies. Damage. Hit rate. Nope. I don't see anything that'll do that well for us. And it's not like I can do anything in the crystal. HP, defense, crit rate, attack, hit rate. Movement speed, HP. What was that? Defense, movement speed, attack. We're getting pretty far. We're into triple S territory now. But yeah, nothing that'll help get awakening energy built up. But I guess we have the stamina for it, so we may as well take the plunge and see if maybe this time I can do it better. Use awakening skill twice. I'll be a tiny bit less... Actually, no ally in that case. Maybe that'll help. And just do everything I can to trigger the awakening at the absolute earliest point that I possibly can. Enemies restore HP over time. There we go. There's one awakening skill. And awakening number 2. Just what we needed. Okay. Mysterious object found. The mysterious object found in a crystal skull contains strong energy. That's interesting. But yeah, let's actually jump back. Oh, it doesn't matter. I won't even be able to peek at it because I can't look at it before finishing story mode. So that doesn't matter. Okay, that's taken care of. Order. Clear volume 5-16 hard. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. Daily reward. Enhance Sephira. And what do we do here? Yep, off to the other half, I guess. Yeah, let's spend the diamonds now. It is getting a little late. Store. Buy a fate badge. Yeah, we already got 35, so that's cool. And if I wanted to, I could get us up to at least 55. And what's the requirement here? 70? 70 pulls to get an S character. I may actually end up doing that. We got until the 13th, so we got another 4 days? No, 3 days, because it starts on the 13th. Seriously considering that. Sephira. 50 pulls guarantees 5-star set Sephira. Yeah, the forecast is we'll be going over to Kurumi next. On the other hand, maybe I should just save my money. That is a wholly legitimate option. No, save them for Mayuri, says Kokusama. Okay, saving it is. Work completed, and that gives us a little more luck. Level 14 luck. Our pentagon looks pretty even for now. I've been doing everything I can to keep it built equally, but only some stages show up, so you gotta do with what you're dealt. Okay. Oh, I didn't pull up my notes after restarting. Notes, data live. And who did we do last yesterday? We did Toka's Doll Shop last. That means we are on origami. We'll be going with the bakery this time. Daily date. Head down to the bakery. What's the last option? Beach resort. Oh, I can get some expect some perverted things there. Ooh, I like that picture already. Licking up the condensed milk. We all know what she'd prefer to lick up. Bakery, yes. Bakery and date. Let's get going. The class is finally over. I sat in my seat, closed my eyes, and stretched. Today was a bit tiresome, but I felt good. My test score was acceptable, and I was even praised by Tamachan for the group work. Of course, all thanks to... Ah! When I opened my eyes, I was startled to see Origami standing next to me. No, I was startled because you suddenly appeared in front of me. Noticing that Origami was staring at my neckband, I adjusted my coat subconsciously. So, Tobiichi, what's up? Okay, Origami. Anything I can help you with? Origami made the request motionlessly. She literally bowed and held her hands in a prayer motion. Huh? And let's see, we went with option 1A and option 1... Come on! Disconnected. Alright. Come on, stream. Come back up. Please be a good little stream and come back. Please, pretty please, with a cherry on top. Reconnecting. Reconnecting. Stream has disconnected and is attempting to reconnect. Your stream is experiencing issues. 0% upload speed. Okay, there we go, back. We are live once more. Anyway, as I was saying before we were so rudely interrupted by the stream dropping, we already went with option 1A and 1C, although it doesn't really matter because they all take us to the same place, but we haven't explored B. I don't remember. I don't remember that I promised you. There was no sign of anger on Origami's face, but her eyebrows were raised. Eek! Ah, I remembered. Origami suddenly mentioned spirits, and my heart skipped a beat. Please date me. I haven't thanked you for what happened in your last run-in with AST. Good, sure, no problem. When I arrived at Origami's house in a hurry the next day, she was already waiting for me at the doorstep. Phew, phew. Am I late? Okay, early. Are you checking the time while waiting for me? I scratched my head and looked at Origami embarrassedly. So, where are we going today? Bow chicka wow wow. That kind of place? Definitely not. Origami turned her head away and gave a disappointing sign. How about we go to the food street? No, that's too much trouble for you. Anyway, we went with 2A and we went with 2C. So obviously we shall go with 2B. Buy some bread. I want to buy some bread. Shall we go together? As we were walking on the street, Origami suddenly grabbed my arm. Well, isn't it hard to walk like this? My arm was caught between Origami's breasts, and it created an indescribable feeling. Walking like this on the street is weird. I swallowed and pulled my arm away from Origami with effort. Yes, yes, wiggle that chest. We all know what you would like to do on the street. Oh, well, let's just walk normally, like this. Origami's expression remained unchanged, but her eyes dimmed. I thought about it. Holding hands seemed fine. This I can agree. Request approved! I stretched out my hand, but was startled by Origami's momentum when she grabbed my wrist right away. Okay. And we chose both options already. So we'll just loop back to A. Actually, it's so easy, I'll just rather copy it. That'll be faster. There we go. 3A, I'm all yours, don't rush. I'm all yours, don't rush. That is true. Origami's eyes were firm, as if she was declaring sovereignty. Now, be a good girl and share with your harem sisters. Okay, okay. Origami seemed needier than I expected. I always thought Origami to be a lonely and aloof girl. She often sat in her seat and read books. Good grades, hardworking, but not many friends. Origami held my hand and walked towards the bakery. Yes. Origami said in a plain tone. That can't be true. Origami's cheeks turned red. I will like Origami with caution. We arrived at the bakery. The variety of bread seemed to have increased today. Well, Origami, my hand? My movement was restricted. If Origami kept on holding my hand... Origami squeezed my wrist, and I felt my palms begin to sweat slowly. I see. I could see determination in Origami's eyes, so I didn't resist again. I should have asked that, but Origami beat me to it. Huh? Me? I like... Anyway, we already did kinako bread, and that is how we get her angry at us for thinking about Toka on a date with her. Milk-filling toast gets us that lovely milky ending, complete with Origami wanting to have us drink her breast milk. Milky endings are in fact the best, creamy, and I can kind of gather that from your name. I would assume that you would like them. But we did not go with chocolate bread, and when in doubt, choose A unless it's already been done, in which case you choose the one that you haven't done. So in that case, we go for 4C. Chocolate bread. And believe it or not, this is actually the first option that actually changed anything. Each of the 3 questions we had to answer earlier just all led straight on the same path. Chocolate bread. Origami nodded seriously. Well, you don't have to take it so seriously. It was just the first thing that came to mind. Origami took out a notepad and wrote down what I just said. There's a scientific basis behind my nonsense? Huh. Does Origami like chocolate too? Uh, yes, there is tryptophan in chocolate, that is correct. Origami Tobiichi was indeed a genius girl who knew more about science than I did. What is that? No wonder she's happy for chocolate. Aphrodisiac effect. Touch of pleasure after eating it. Aphrodisiac? Okay, last option makes no sense. And no, she wouldn't. She would take advantage of the situation. So we go with 5C. Would Origami save me if I was aphrodisiac? Would Origami save me if I was aphrodisiac? Origami gave a firm answer. I'm relieved to have Origami around. I was just kidding. Never thought Origami would take off her clothes all of a sudden. And this has nothing to do with what we just said. This sounds more like what happened on the Milky route. Ah, what are you doing, Origami? Okay, never mind. This actually does apply to this. I quickly got up and held Origami's hand to stop her from undressing. No, not now. I noticed that my hand was actually pressed on Origami's chest, and customers nearby all looked at me strangely. I retracted my hands awkwardly, and my face and neck started to get hot. Well, 6A looks like it's going to push us down a bad path. That's some red flags. Never. Never. I, no. No, it's not. Huh? Wait a minute. I blushed and interrupted Origami's analysis. Origami, baby. You don't seem to understand. We're the ones making moves on the spirits, not the other way around. Origami was as serious as a physiology teacher who was educating students. No, spirits wouldn't do that kind of things. Oh, and that looped us right back to the original choice if we had gone with Kinako bread. That is nice to know. 6A. Anyway, we went with there are many good spirits. Anyway, we're begging for red flags, so let's double down on red flags. 7B, because I like spirits. Because I like spirits. I know it's hard for Origami to believe my words now. Toka and the others look no different from common girls. Origami spoke in a serious tone, with coldness hidden in her eyes. I knew it was hard to change her view on spirits in a short time. Forget it. Seeing that I was downcast, Origami also lowered her head and said nothing. Sorry, it's my fault. I shouldn't discuss this during a date. I knew there was a feud between Origami and spirits. It was stupid of me to mention spirits during a date. Well, the bread is ready. Let's eat. I broke off my bread and handed half of it to Origami. Try it. It's delicious. Origami grabbed the bread and took a bite. What do you think? Origami nodded, as if she was still thinking about spirits. I was a little nervous, for I expected Origami to ask a very serious question. Sure. Okay, fun fact, that last question didn't matter. Both choices lead us right back to the same place. Anyway, last time we went with strive for peace. We were going, I was throwing as many red flags as I could, but let's save the day and avoid the obvious bad ending that going with option C will give us. So, 8B. Take the side of the human. Take the side of the human. I'm glad you think so, Origami. But I hope humans and spirits can reconcile. Reconcile, rather. If spirits become friends of mankind, wouldn't we end up with one less enemy? Origami seemed to have heard something strange and looked at me with wide eyes. Maybe my thought is not mature enough, so I hope Origami can help me. Origami tilted her head and stared at my face. I want to learn more about spirits. Origami refused me stoutly. Origami, if we can form an alliance. Origami's tone was calm, as if she didn't take my request seriously. Then we can often discuss tactics together. I had a brainwave and came up with a far-fetched reason. Huh? I didn't expect Origami to agree so quickly. The reason I gave was far-fetched. Shouldn't it be rejected? Then we're allies. During the date, I suddenly formed an alliance with Origami. Would I get more help from her in the future? Happy end. We are in this together. That's a new one. Happy end. We are in this together. Okay, that is Origami taken care of. Yep, saved us from a bad ending right at the last moment. Although bad endings can be fun, so don't knock them till you try them. Anyway, that was that. Let's go Yoshino Park at night. Daily date. Park at night. We got 2 out of 10 endings. This looks like a pretty rich field for getting even more. Anyway, we've already gone through this part. And I'm just going to fast forward it to spare us the reading so we can go through this a little more quickly. Skip to fast forward. Look in the amusement area because both options actually take us to the same place. There we go. Now we got a new possible answer to what should we do with the two lovers. So anyway, that's amusement area. We can actually delete that part. 2B. Maybe they should be together. And this is a question about what to do if if a man and a woman love each other, but their families say they can't be together. Good old Romeo and Juliet. Anyway, option B. Maybe they should be together for a little bit longer. I guess I can't give you an answer so quickly, because I know too little about the situation. If they stay together for a bit longer, a chance to turn it around may happen. Yoshino and Toka started gazing at me again. Are they expecting my answer? Well, option, let's see. Yep, this is a completely new decision. So let's go with A. 3A. They won't break up if they really love each other. They won't break up if they really love each other. If they stay together, they'll encounter more challenges for sure. I believe such challenges are necessary for lovers. Ah! Book under the bed. I think we all know that that's more of a magazine than a book. How did you... Ah, it's nothing. There's no book under my bed. Why does Yoshinan know about that? Was I too careless? Yes, the 13-year-old loli was very excited to take a peek through your through the magazines that are under your bed. Please, stop using these weird words. See, Yoshinan, you got the pure and innocent and very, very naive girl interested. Stop it. Please, is it the right time to discuss that now? What's happening? Things will become tricky if they keep talking about me like this. Thankfully, Yoshino's question saved me from embarrassment. Is this a new one? Continue, love over wealth, disguise. Yes, this is a new one. I don't think we should interfere. I don't think we should interfere. We shouldn't interfere, even if we're worried about them. After all, it's their private affair, not something we should interfere with. The best thing we can do is wait. Even if we don't interfere, I believe they won't break up so easily. Maybe the chance is not slim at all. I won't. but I have confidence that they'll be together for sure. If I am in that situation, I would never break up with my girl. That's the spirit, Toka. Ah, it's nice when the harem sisters are being friendly and cooperative, and very eager. The look on Yoshino's face is reassuring. It's great to know that she has untied the knot in her mind. Did we go with this one? Nope. But this does look like we might end up getting back onto the crispy rice cake ending. So let's say I have a good feeling about it. 5B. Good feeling. I have a good feeling about it. Anyway, let's go back home. As for the couple, I'm pretty sure that they'll make up soon. Thank you, Yoshinan. I mean, we do have a little bit of a harem going on here, so I will take the praise and the spirit that it's offered. What? Stop mentioning that book. Why do I know so much? Yes, thank you, Yoshinan. That is correct. After all, I already have an intimate relationship with over 5 spirits. Bring Stabity is already a lady killer. Whoa, Yoshinan, please show some mercy. Darn it, MC-kun, stop being an idiot. Accept the praise. Accept the praise. Amongst everyone's laughter, I walked back home, and totally forgot to ask why Yoshino ran away. True end. Love Guru. True end. Love Guru. I like that. Anyway, that was Yoshino, and now we're on to Kurumi. Up, quick detour back to Toka. No date for you today, Toka, but I am very happy to give you a little more food. How about a pizza? You like pizza? You can have a little more. Have some milk bread. There we go. Get you to 83. That's a good mood. Anyway, Kurumi. You could use a little food as well. A little milk bread. Good. And we can go on the daily. Oh, nice. We've already got 5 out of the 7 possible endings. What sort of path do we want to go with? Okay, yeah, we'll take the, we'll go here. And follow that path. Yeah, 4B, 3. Yeah, no matter what I do, it all goes to the same place. So, let's get going. Kurumi, date. And once again, we'll fast forward through the introduction parts. No, I want to cook at home. It doesn't matter, all takes us to the same place. Don't get lost. Still takes us back to the same place. Here we go. Now we're on to... well, no. This is the first choice that we actually get to make a difference, but we've already gone with buy them all, so we'll continue skipping on to the next question. There we go. Last time we went with Kurumi as the cutest, so today we go for B. I think that cat doll is pretty cute. I think that cat doll is pretty cute. That one in the background at the bottom right. Kurumi looked over with great interest. Looks like my recommendation was correct. Do you like cats, Kurumi? Kurumi walked over and pet the cat doll's head. It's so soft. Should we just buy this one? The cat doll outfit hanging to the side. I looked at the doll outfit hanging to the side. It was cute. And sexy. A black and red doll outfit. It's perfect for you. Want to try it on? Feeling a little shy, I scratched the back of my head. No, if you don't want to wear it. I sat on the couch and waited for Kurumi to change in the dressing room. Suddenly I realized that cat doll was now as large as a lion. Look out, Kurumi! I sprinted over to Kurumi's changing room. Okay, turns out that option takes us right back to the cat doll path. Now, we did take two endings there. Went with there. Well, let's barge into the changing room and grab her. 5A, grab and leave. Once again, the path that we already took. Sorry about this. I barged into the dressing room, grabbed Kurumi's hand, and ran towards the door. Completely baffled, Kurumi followed me into the mall. Look behind you! Kurumi turned around and saw a giant plush doll chasing after us. That big? And it's still cute? I think it wants to eat us. What? Stop! We have to run for our lives. Anyway, we went with listen the first time. So let's continue fleeing. Ryusuke, congrats! Just did all Kurumi's endings. 6B, continue fleeing. Now this is probably going to get us on a bad ending because when we took the other path, it told us that it was chasing us because we were running, and it's still a cat and likes to chase things that run. Continue fleeing. How can we stop now? Run! I grabbed Kurumi and kept running. Don't worry, Kurumi. I'll protect you. We sprinted through the doll shop. I pushed the door open and charged in. What's going on? I discovered that we returned to the doll shop. We tried another door, but the result was the same. No matter how we tried to escape, we were transported back every time. Kurumi lifted her head as if deep in thought. What should we do now? Oh, let's go defeat that cat doll. Defeat the cat doll. Defeat the cat doll first. Looks like we'll have to start with that cat doll. I can't be sure, but it's the most suspicious. Just then, the giant cat doll caught up to us. In an instant, the store was filled with countless kurumis. The cat doll looked left and right, not sure which one it should catch. Kurumi! Amazing! The cat doll was momentarily calmed. I began to feel dizzy the moment Kurumi's words ended. We were in the doll shop and everything was back to normal. Kurumi, that was amazing. I thought I would be the hero to save the damsel in distress, but instead it was Kurumi who saved me. Because you just saved me? Oh, really? I scratched my head. Does that mean it was all just a dream? Hidden end. Failed attempt to look cool. I like that. Hidden end. Failed attempt to look cool. Good. More things to save. I need to draw these trees out, because this is interesting, but I'm starting to push towards actually having a high percentage of things done. And it's a little hard to not get back into the same place as I did somewhere. But yeah, 6 out of 7 endings. Very, very respectable. It's Kurumi done, and last thing for the night is to grab Katori. On a date, that's Kurumi again. Back, Katori, observe. Stay sharp and don't let your guard down. Very good words. Time for a daily date. Where are we at? 3 out of 7. Nice and easy. Go on the date, confirm, exchange successfully. And I need to take a peek and decide what path we're taking. We went with strawberry mochi. Admirable in all circumstances. Something not boring, witty. That's a possible option. Long time no see. Katori swoop. That's the glitched out one. Okay, let's go the ice cream path. Ice cream's always good. And let's not get on some weird side path. Okay, let's roll. And just follow the path as it is. So we go 1B, 2B, only a child. And we went with Katori didn't hold my hand, so sad. We went with pull hard and hug. Gently thank Katori. Actually, now is where we need to depart. We went with 3. Actually, here we need to go 4C. Squeeze Katori's hand softly, because we haven't taken this one yet. Squeeze Katori's hand softly. Turn off auto skip. Squeeze Katori's hand softly. Katori reached out to me, and I squeezed her hand softly. No, nothing. I feel that you've lost weight recently. Of course. Just a squeeze and I'll know. I opened my arms to Katori, but she took a step back. Yep, this is definitely a new path. Oh, let's go 5A. Can't you give your brother a loving embrace? Can't you give your brother a loving embrace? Oof. Harsh words. Yes, we're going, Katori. Wait for me. Katori was already walking towards the bakery before I could finish my sentence. Miss Reen, can you hear me? Katori keeps rejecting me. What should I do? It seems that I'm not used to dating current Katori. Recently, Katori has been ignoring me. The bottom line is, Katori is cold to me, and it makes me sad. Will you promise to spend more time with me in the future, Katori? Oh, are you serious? I'm okay with that. As a token of gratitude, please use the bath salt I prepared for you tonight, Katori. Yes, and it is the collector's edition. Feeling excited? Katori looked at me expectantly, with a rare innocent smile on her face. Normal end. Cutest when you smile. Normal end. Cutest when you smile. Anyway, we already got that one. But that was a different path to it, so I won't complain too much. Well, that is not a wrap. Close to a wrap, but not a wrap yet. Just don't eat the bath salts, Katori. Yes. Nitro Inc., welcome to the chat. Glad to have you. Yes, we don't want her to accidentally go crazy and start biting people's faces off like Florida Man, the world's worst superhero. Florida Man is a treasure for the ages. Anyway, that is login for 5 days taken care of. We got that. We do need to work on Kurumi's gift a bit, but that's alright. That's some sweet amount of gems. Yes, it is. And Kuma, believe it or not, I have actually been very close to free to play. I bought the the monthly card, and I bought the beginners thing that had for 99 cents. So I've spent a total of $6 plus sales tax. And yeah, what else is there? that's that's that. Oh yeah. Not only do I have 4,000 gems, I have 36 fate badges. But yeah, Kuma Pride, glad to have you on the stream as well. I hope it's been enjoyable. Now we are wrapping up. I'm just gonna check if we don't have any last things to take care of, like a daily mission. There we go. Start dating, spend diamonds, and we get our reward of diamonds and a versus ticket. Oh boy, as if. I guess, yeah, the monthly card and the 99-cent thing. I think everyone kind of gets those too since it's basically free stuff. Save 18k for guarantee limited character. Some good old data live is always enjoyable. Yes, it is. In my mail, I have about 10 rice energy balls. Yeah, my bag is similarly well stocked. Let's go grab all those gold coupons that I got. There we go. Bumped up to 675,000. Yep. This week we'll be receiving Toka Secretary skin. 10 energy rice balls. Yeah. So I've got 11 fine rice balls and I've got 54 bentos. I really need to use those, but I've been a little too busy to grind out as much as I could. And besides, I am focusing essentially on only doing story mode on stream. And yeah, we got plenty of space here. Materials, fragments. Is there anything here popping up? No, but I will check the spirit page just in case. Oh, and yeah, let's change. Oh, what happened to her eyes? You lucky lecher. My bag, I have 8 fine rice balls and 56 hot games bentos. Nice! We're just about the same there, Nitro. Actually, let's swap out Yoshino. We'll go with, let's see, Kurumi, Gothic Lolita. We'll just switch with Kurumi and Elohim. Good. Set as night. There we go. So in the day we'll have the day, and at night we'll have night. Oh no. Here's where we have all the other options. Yes, set you as daytime. Very good. Confirm. And Ryusuke has 0 because he used everything up. We're out of 30. Oh, so close to getting Yoshino to AA rank. And even closer getting Origami. I'm sure I could, if I just play one of those hard stages, or possibly the Hell stage, but that one's actually pretty far away. I need only level 26 so far. Need the S Toka, but you have Kotori and Kurumi. My Ashino is S. I think you mean Yoshino, not Ashino. Toka's not too far. Kurumi's very far. Likewise with Kotori. Mana's not too far away, but here she is. Okay. Oh, order. Cool. I am a trillionaire. Although it is interesting that in this world you only need $2.5 million in order to be a trillionaire. That'd be cool if that's how it worked in this world. There we go. That's another 80 diamonds. Lots of stuff here to do. But that's it for today. Yep, everything's good. We did the dates, we did the battles. Let me hop just back to the date screen. We've got 11 hours, so I can safely go to sleep. No S-Toka or Ellen, but Nitro wants them. Yeah, we all do. I have people keep telling me that I would love to play as S-Toka, so I am definitely going to be looking forward to that. Anyway, tomorrow's daytime grinding is definitely going to get me up to level 37, because we are a total of 6 experience points away from it. So yeah, that's that. We'll be doing that, and tomorrow that'll let me continue the story a little bit more, continue hard mode a little further, and we'll see how far I can get in hell mode. Probably not that much, since we'll use up all the energy on those things. A bit sad that we couldn't get all the daily missions, or not the dailies, the events, online battles. Only got one of them done, but that's how bad my internet connection was. Thinking of leveling her more, but okay, yeah. It's just been told that with my playstyle, I love spamming. I love spamming attacks as opposed to focusing on skills, and apparently that's exactly what Toka is made for. So that's something to keep in mind once I try to get her. Anyway, that is enough babbling for me. It's just about midnight. Few minutes short. I got work in the morning, so it's as good a time as ever to call it a quits. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Sleazestream Day 16. Same sleazy channel, same sleazy time, 9:15 to 9:30 Pacific time. And that's that. Good start of the week. Thank you, Kokusama. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully work isn't too bad. And maybe at some point I'll actually get around to putting up those monetization options that I've been talking about for the past few days. Basically, it'll let you guys support me without actually without having to spend any of your own money. Now, if you want to send me money, I'll never say no, but it's always better to let someone else give the money. So yeah, thank you Nitro Inc. and Kuma Pride for the follow. Anyone else catching this on replay, I hope I can earn a follow from you as well. Or whenever I get off my lazy ass and put this on YouTube, like and subscribe. Have a good night, everybody. I know I certainly will. Ending soon.